Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms Restorations and Repairs, and it's time to get back on the bus. Let's do it. Right on. Well, today I've got the car back in the shop and it's going to stay there until it fires up and runs under its own power. Going to be doing a lot of front end work. I'm going to break it into a couple of different videos just because there's so much of it. But today we're going to be doing this. We're going to put new shocks on the front end. The front end on this car is actually not in that bad a shape. The shocks, however, they're pretty well done for. So we're going to replace the fronts. I'm not going crazy. These KL2s, Excels, these aren't KYBs. They're not the fanciest, but they get the job done, and they're going to give it a lot better ride than what's on there, because what's on there, the rubber broke out on the bottom on one side, and the other one shows signs of leakage, like it had a rust blowout or something like that. So you don't need a lot of tools to do this job. In fact, it's a 19. You'll need a 19 wrench and a 19 socket, and that is all you need to do this job. So let's do it. Okay, so this is not a very hard job. You can see the top of the strut here. This one's got some rust damage. Behind it, you're going to take your 19 wrench and you're going to stuff it right there. And that is going to hold that while you loosen this nut right here. And the bolt would, or should, come off. Uh-oh. Okay. I'll have to see if I have one, because there is a lock washer that goes in there, and that one broke in half when I took it off, so I'll replace it. But there's our nut right there that comes off. There it is. As far as the strut, or the shock, I'm sorry, it's working, but you can see here, if I turn it sideways, the centerpiece is broken out of it. It's rotten. It's no good. Now I'll try to get the bottom one. I'll move the camera over and try to get a decent angle of it, but it's pretty tight in here. And there it is right here. So I'm going to take the nut off of that. Again, it's a 19. I'm using an impact gun, but you certainly don't have to. It just makes the job easier. Okay. That one came off pretty easy, and there's our lock washer there. And then this, a lot of times, gets stuck. Oh, this one's going to move off, it looks like. Okay. So there's a, this piece right here. A lot of times that gets stuck on there. If you can see that piece right there will get stuck. But luckily, everything came off nicely. So I'm going to clean these surfaces up a little bit, and we're ready to reinstall. There's not much to this, especially when everything goes well, which thankfully, okay, it may have been hard to see, but the other strut or shock, God, I keep saying strut, because I'm used to working on front wheel drive stuff. The other one, the piece stuck out a little bit, so this kit comes with shims. And then slide that back up in there. Slide this back on. Perfect. Put my washer back on. My nut back on there. There we go. All right, you gotta have to push down a little bit on your shock there. Get that lined up. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot my washer here. See that this kit comes with? That goes behind this. So start it, slide that onto the collar, then line it up and push it through. Got my new washer here, and we'll start the nut. And that's it. And so there they are. This can't be but a 30-minute project, and something you can do easily with hand tools. I just want to show you like some of the damage you come across. The metal piece, the pin here that goes through here, It had completely wallowed out the rubber on this, and it was just sliding back and forth, making god-awful noise. Plus, it was leaking from the bottom here. This one here just doesn't uncompress, so it just kind of stays where you put it. And this one here, different but the same. The rubber is just failing all the way around this, so it soon would have looked like the other one. The bottom here is the same way. Yeah, so bounce test wise, this one's kind of shot too, but it wasn't soft. It was just a little stiff, in fact. But that's it. And a set of these were like 30 bucks, so not a whole lot of money to spend. Now you know, if you want to try to improve the ride quality of your Beetle or bus, well, that's how easy it is. I guess that'll do it. Not much to it. Take care.